Hello witchy people, it is I am back, just for a little bit. As you know, it's incredibly busy this time of year for me, and I wanted to try and kind of talk a little bit about that. From some of the videos that I've seen and some of the conversations that I've had, it seems to me that some people feel almost guilty for taking part in what is perceived as a Christian celebration, as well as doing their own celebrations, and sometimes not really celebrating Yule as much. And to me, if you celebrate Christmas as a non-Christmas holiday celebration, then you can sort of imagine it as yourself as you are pushing Yule back a few days. And I don't think there's a problem in that. The way that we celebrate what is officially known as Christmas nowadays is very un-Christian, like for most people anyway. But how about Yule itself? To be honest, I think many of us find it quite difficult to dedicate an extreme amount of time to our rituals and our celebrations at the solstices. And I don't think there's any reason to feel guilty about that, because you should be celebrating a little bit each day anyway, which is, I think, a nicer way to think about it. As long as you have the thought there, then surely that's the main part of it, having the thought there of how special this time can be and why it's special to you, why it's important in your circle, in your cycle of life, or your cycle of the year. So, and the other thing is as well, Yule, any solstice, but Yule especially, I think, is celebrated so differently by each individual. In my ideal Yule would be to have friends and family around, a fire going. It's a fake fire, but a fire nonetheless. Lots of candles, some nice music on, a variation of music, lots of different variations of music, and sit around eating, drinking, telling stories. That would be one of my ideal Yuletime celebrations. I think that would be one of the ways that I would celebrate if I had the time. And the only variation I get on that really is I sit and I have lots of audiobooks and old radio plays, and I listen to ghost stories whilst I prepare food for family when they visit, which, if you think about it, is kind of a Yule celebration anyway. That it is part of the Yule celebration. And obviously my Yule is going to be completely different to someone else's Yule who has a different path in life. But the main message, the wheel of the year, the cycle of life, is still there, regardless of how you celebrate. So, sneezes. I don't think we should feel pressurised by other people who appear to be more dedicated or try to advise us, perhaps is not a stronger word as should be used, but try to advise us maybe on how we should celebrate parts of our Sabbats and Esbats, when they should always be incredibly personal to you. Like I said, I mean, I've watched a few videos, I've been listening to conversations. I haven't really thought too much about what I was going to say here, as always. But it is definitely one of those things, your path in life. Sorry, I just needed a drink. Your path in life should be incredibly personal anyway. And even if you follow the same path as someone else, your personalizations on that path are going to make it entirely yours anyway. There are certain rules, if you like, that you need to stick to on certain belief systems within witchcraft and paganism, but the basics are the same. And like I said, with each different path, even if you follow the same path as someone else, you are going to personalize that. And if you can't personalize it, then you can't make it your own. And I don't think then it means as much. It's not as important if you can't make it your own. So celebrate as you need to. If you can, celebrate as you want to. But don't ever feel pressurised or guilty that you aren't doing everything the same as everyone else because you haven't lit a certain candle on your altar, or you haven't set aside a certain amount of time for a certain ritual. That's not what it's about. And I just wanted to say that and wish you all a very, very happy Yule, as it's coming very, very soon. And I hope you and your family and your friends and your loved ones all have a peaceful and joyful time. And hopefully I will see you before the new year, but I'm not promising anything. Thank you for watching, witchy people. Bye for now.